Hello and welcome to the March 16th, 2025 episode of Nick's News. I am your host, Nick, brought to you by Some Budget Studios. That's right, we're putting money into this project of ours. We're live every Sunday, and we thank you all so much for tuning in or catching the replay on the Facebook and YouTube pages. That's right, we are simulcasting between Facebook and YouTube. For now! This is a program dedicated to bringing good news to counter all of the bad news that we are bombarded with on a daily basis, with the hope of bringing a little bit of joy back to the world. And tonight is a very special broadcast. This is going to be our first Nick's News Chat and Chill for 2025. It was requested during the 2024 year in review, and we're basically just going to chat and chill. It's not going to be any articles unless y'all submit something to read right off the bat, but we'd have to fact check it, so probably no articles now that I say that. I'm pretty sure producer Donna will skewer me for that one down the road. But yeah, we'll answer any questions that y'all have about Nick's News, and we'll all just chat just like the first episodes of Nick's News ever were so many years ago. Folks in the Facebook chat wondering if we're going to break into a rant. I will save the rant for once I get through all of the regular stuff. So first off, our news brew. Moonberries! By Schilling Brewing LLC. This is a 5.2% ABV hard cider, bursting with blackberries and blueberries. There is a disclaimer. Please note, unicorn sparkles and moonbeams are not guaranteed. Well, we don't need a Balisong bottle opener because it's not a bottle, but we are going to try a different glass. We're going to try my New Holland Strange glass. So, let's blow the gain on the audio. Yes, it is a unicorn. As was stated by a friend of mine, it is a slutty unicorn. Ooh, that's tasty. The theatrics of a however many second pour this will be into the strange glass. It's a beautiful color. It is like a bluish pink. And I'll have some extra. It is a really crazy, pinkish, reddish blue color. I will try to save the can for you, Rebecca. I'll wash it, of course. Shoutouts. Graphics by Ashford specializes in graphic design, video editing and effects, and photo editing. Besides being Nick's News' awesome graphic artist, Grayson bills himself as a bomb-ass bitch. You can contact him through Facebook or his Instagram, and links are in the description for the Facebook and the YouTube page. So, it's Grayson. That's a really good semi-sweet cider. Big shout out to Tesla Tree Service. Steve rescued his 9th cat of 2025 yesterday. That would have been the 15th of March. As always, animal rescues are free. Let's show them some love. Likes and follows help a ton. But if you want a more direct method, his Venmo details are on his Facebook page. Remember, Steve travels up to 2 hours to help trapped kitties. Links are in the description. So, to Tesla Tree Service, you're the best. News quote. Be confused. It's where you begin to learn new things. Be broken. It's where you begin to heal. Be frustrated. It's where you start to make more authentic decisions. Be sad. Because if we are brave enough, we can hear our heart's wisdom through it. Be whatever you are right now. No more hiding. No, you are worthy. Always. That is an immaculate, amazing quote that I maybe stumbled over a little bit by S.C. Laurie, who is an English author, poet, artist, blogger, and photographer. And again, with conviction, be confused. It's where you begin to learn new things. Be broken. It's where you begin to heal. Be frustrated. It's where you start to make more authentic decisions. Be sad. Because if we are brave enough, we can hear our heart's wisdom through it. Be whatever you are right now. No more hiding. You are worthy always. So from SC Laurie, cheers. Hello, Queen of Nerds in the YouTube chat. Bug update. If we're lucky, Elmira will be waking up in early April. Fingers crossed that she comes out of hibernation A-OK and safe and sound. Sue is hard at work, scrunching himself into the dirt as best he can, very angrily. Ripley is going to be getting a new home soon. Over this shoulder, right down there, is a new tank. That tank has just been cleaned out. I've got brand new cork bark from my friend Isaac. And we are going to be building Ripley a new home, equal in size to Mantis McCloud's normal home. It's going to be a nice big upgrade for Ripley. It's going to have new lighting, new moss, new cork bark, and everything for them to hide and scuttle around. So stay tuned. I'd love for you all to tune in with me for when we give Ripley a new home. Mantis McCloud is a bottomless pit of hunger. While we were setting up for the episode, he was eating again. I don't know if you can spot him. He's on the back wall. I can just barely see his butt in the recording. So there's like a stick right here. He's right behind it. And like this little brown thing right up here, that's the tip of his butt. He's kind of just like hanging out vertically. And that's worked wonders. His abdomen is now looking a lot better. He's not flopping about because he's been eating and he's been resting in a more natural position for his species. They don't hang upside down a lot. They hang vertically. So he's been able to do that in the timeout box, and he is looking much better. So he may get moved back to his house soon. All is good in the bug world. And as producer Don has said in the Facebook chat, there will be a special broadcast, so keep your eyes peeled for notifications of our special broadcast for when we do a rehousing for Ripley. That is also a time when I will have Ripley out of her old home, so I will be able to show you all a little bit better what Ripley looks like and why she is the nightmares of children and adults alike. So that gets us to what this episode is. It's Stuff and Things. How about that Stuff and Things? It was stuff and things and other things and more stuff. Basically what this episode is going to be is when we started Nick's News years and years and years ago, it was basically just my way of being able to chat with friends and family in a live stream setting. It was fun. I love to entertain. So it was like, it kind of like checked a lot of boxes for me. And I was going back into school, so it was a really stressful time. And this was the stress reliever. It really is. Like, I love doing this every Sunday. I wish I could do it every day. I wish this was my job. Because this would be a job I could get behind. If spreading good news and just having a good chat with folks, and that hope core kind of thing paid the bills, I'd do it every day. So, we will say one thing though, and here comes the rant. Nick's News versus Facebook, because this is yet another week where this crap has happened. And I'm getting tired of it. I don't know if y'all are getting as tired of it as I am. Let me tell you, I am getting really, really tired of it at this point. And what I am referring to is Nick's News and Facebook not playing nice for some reason. And enough is enough. So, over the last couple of episodes, we've been having trouble with Facebook not linking up with OBS for our live streams. And it isn't a fault of OBS, because everything that I'm seeing, this isn't an OBS thing. It's not on OBS's end. It is sending the information properly. Facebook is not receiving it properly. This is a problem that has started up for many streamers not too long ago. I'm not the only one who's suffering from this when trying to stream on Facebook. It connects to YouTube with no problem every time. If prior to an episode you go look at the YouTube page and you look in the live section, you'll see, like, today, probably six misstarts that were, it started on YouTube without issue, but it didn't start on Facebook. So I had to end it try to start all of the software back up and get it to link up to both YouTube and Facebook at the same time, like it used to do without issue in the past. Something has changed on Facebook's end, and it has lost its goddamn mind and does not like to play nice with live streamers. And I think that might be a Facebook shift, because Facebook getting rid of all of the old live stream videos of folks, this might be just a general shift in what content Meta wants to present. And if that's the case, Nick's News isn't going to stand for it, because we like long 1 hour content. We present a 1 hour episode once a week. And so I want to get ahead of things now and let you all know that if this problem continues, live streaming on Facebook is going to come to an end. And we will be solely live streaming on YouTube because it is reliable. Because we can also then take advantage of all of the new hardware we got. All the new tech we got doesn't play well with Facebook. The camera is not at its best on Facebook. And I can't use it at full capacity because Facebook and YouTube, I can't stream different quality. I can't stream the upper quality limits of this camera to Facebook, so it just doesn't let it. And it errors out when I try. So there's so much more we can do with our tech, but we're limited because of Facebook. So if Facebook continues this, Nick's News is going to go back to singular casting. We're happy to be simulcasting, but we're going to make the jump. And we will only be doing the live streams on YouTube. Now, what does that mean for all of you? Theoretically, it doesn't mean much. It just means we would humbly request that you come with us to the other platform, that you watch and join us on YouTube. We can still upload the videos to Facebook, and they'll be up as long as Facebook allows them to, since they won't be a live streamed video then. But the live streams themselves will probably be going to YouTube. And I really want to ask all of you, if you can find it in yourselves, to make the jump with us. If that happens, this is if this problem does not get resolved by Facebook. If it does get resolved by Facebook, no worries. But if it doesn't, we're going to go to YouTube because it works, because it's reliable, and because I can bump up the HD on the camera and look even more like me than I already do. So just want to get ahead of it now, put it out there, that the live streaming of Nick's News may permanently shift simply to YouTube. And I'll drink to that. Yes, as producer Donna has put in the chat, what issues will you guys have switching to YouTube? I know we have watchers on YouTube. The numbers, we have fewer people that watch on YouTube consecutively than we do on Facebook, but that's not like a slight against our folks who watch us on YouTube by any means. I thank you all. I thank every single one of you for tuning in or catching the replays. It would just mean that everybody is going to be on YouTube. Rebecca in the Facebook says, if it happens, then I will go. Do you mean that you will go to YouTube or you will leave us? Because I don't want to lose anyone. The whole point of this isn't to lose anyone. It's to shift to a more... It's like we all go to a more reliable streaming service. So I need clarification on that, Rebecca. I'm going to bet money, too, that a lot of folks that normally tune in aren't with us right now because of all the stop and starts and all the craziness of the start of this friggin' episode. Because the other cool thing that this new rig lets me do is I can actually go and look at our real-time stats. And yeah, I'm going to guess that a lot of folks don't know that we're actually even live right now because of the misstarts, which is kind of trash. Rebecca will go to YouTube, as stated in the Facebook chat. Okay, cool. Good to know. Yes, Luna, Queen of Nerds, you are awesome and we love you. So, no worries there. But good. That's good to know. So, I hope that everybody that maybe isn't with us tonight but catches the replay will see this and will also be able to make that leap with us if this keeps up, because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the episodes not starting when they should be starting. We should be starting at 9 o'clock. We shouldn't be starting at 9:11, 9:15. Hey, Julie in the Facebook chat. We should just be starting. Yep, there it is. Julie in the Facebook chat. I just noticed you are up and running. So because of all this trash, it's not even sending out the alerts that we've gone live. Like, Facebook is completely pulling out of the live streaming service. So Julie, this is the chat and chill. I'm not chill right now because of that right there. We went through like 7 misstarts. YouTube starts up no problem. YouTube stream starts up no problem. Facebook stream, maybe I'll start up. Maybe not. Probably not. Nah, I won't. I will, but the YouTube chat won't now. Or the YouTube stream won't now. I won't. Okay, let's start everything up. And I'm tired of it. It's not good for our broadcast because, yeah, folks aren't getting the alerts that we're starting up. Folks are waiting. Rebecca in the Facebook chat. I was on the page at 8:59 and waited, and nothing happened. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And it's crap. It's crap. So, Julie, to catch you up, the current topic is, Julie says in the Facebook chat, to quote Supernatural, asshats. The current topic is, if we stopped live streaming on Facebook, because we can't do this, we can't play this game with Facebook, because it's upsetting and disrupting, and we have more opportunities with YouTube, would you join us on just being part of our live streams on YouTube? YouTube. Okay, cool. Again, the big thing about this isn't to lose anybody. It's not to alienate anybody. And let me tell you, Facebook has been where we have the majority of our following. And that's where we're going to keep growing and advertising. We're going to advertise for the YouTube page, though, as well. I would love to see us continue to grow on both platforms, but I'd really love to see our YouTube following start to grow as we get this. My sister-in-law, Anna, called it Hope Core. As we get more of this Hope Core content out, I'd love to see like YouTube just keep growing. And we can use Facebook or Meta just for advertising, but YouTube is going to be where it's at. Ass butts. Yeah, what producer Donna just said in the Facebook chat, we're asking specifically if anyone would have any challenges making this switch. We want to cover all the bases and make it easy for you all. You guys make this happen. You guys make Nick's News happen. So if there's anything that folks would encounter as a problem, we want to avoid that. So we want to talk about anything that might be a deterrent to us just doing just doing casting on YouTube. If I YouTube, Julie can Chromecast to the bedroom TV. That's pretty cool. Ben in the Facebook chat. That was Julie in the Facebook chat. Ben in the Facebook chat. Sounds like a good move. Thank you, Ben. This stuff really is like unicorn sparkles. Holy crap. It says it's semi-sweet. That's sweet. No issues, except I get the alert saying you are ready in 50 minutes. So that wouldn't change. The alert system, Rebecca just said in the Facebook chat, no issues, except I get the alerts saying you are ready in 50 minutes. So that wouldn't change. You would still get the alerts on Facebook. It would just be that it's only going to be streaming on the YouTube page. Yeah. So that's how that would go. It would just be an alert that we're going to go live on the YouTube page at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So, and then I could cut down a ton of like the behind the scenes crap, where I have to like have all of the stream keys set up and I have to have everything like set up right, I could just go back to having one thing set up, and that would be YouTube. Joseph in the Facebook, no issues from me. Good to see. See, everyone's coming in now. Everyone figured out that we're streaming because Facebook was like, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to alert anybody. Producer Donna sent out the alerts, and Facebook itself was like, man, I'm not going to talk about this stuff. It's good news. The world needs to be constantly in fear and confusion and sad. Sometimes my normal, like, I try to fill my normal feed with good stuff, and like, I have been getting so much crap lately. Chris in the YouTube, just call me Deadly Lurker. Julie in the Facebook, you can blow off steam at karaoke next weekend. Yes, Julie's birthday party is coming up. That is going to be cool. Hello, Kendra. Yep, Kendra, let me guess. It didn't alert you. You got the Facebook, or you got the alert from producer Donna, the 50-minute alert, but Facebook itself didn't alert you that we were live, did it? I know I'm not looking at the camera while I talk. I'm looking at the chat. I've been debating busting out my third monitor and doing a 3-monitor setup and having a central thing where I can have my article and the chat and be able to see it all in line with the camera. But I don't know. Sometimes it's nice to be able to look away, look up. Can I get boops like 5 minutes before? So Kendra, it's all really uniform. The chat system goes out and we don't do like specialized chats, I don't think, apart from the 50-minute. So like when it goes out to everybody at a set time that's like 50 minutes before. Correct. Okay, so the correct is with regards to Facebook didn't let you know that we'd gone live, so that's great. Thanks, Facebook. Julie is going to dress like a rock star in the Facebook chat. Yeah, that's the other thing. Producer Donna does send out those alerts, and usually about 5 minutes before, like 10 minutes, between 10 and 2 minutes before, we're usually just going over last minute stuff and making sure we have everything set. And we're also doing the planner for like the next weeks out. So probably not going to be able to do a 5-minute. Current topic, to get you caught up, Kendra, we're considering not doing simulcasting and just casting on YouTube, because Facebook keeps failing us over and over, week in and week out. And if we make this change, we're not going to be simulcasting anymore. We will be single casting on YouTube, and we don't want to lose anybody. We want to make sure that everyone can come with us, or that there aren't going to be any problems with that. So we want to know from all of you if there's any problems that would occur if we were to just be single casting on YouTube. Ben, maybe something for later fiddling with. Yep, maybe something down the road we can fiddle with. What happened to Twitch from Julie in the Facebook? So I don't want to stream on Twitch. We streamed once on Twitch. That's actually how Orpheus Kine, the friendliest pirate on the seas on Twitch, realized that I am a streamer. Was because he saw, or one of his editors saw, my one Knicks news that's on Twitch. And I've been watching some live streams there, so asking, says Julie, the Facebook. So I don't like Twitch's predatory nature towards its creators. Kendra says, YouTube is fantastic. Okay, so Kendra would be joining us on YouTube. I don't want to assume. Kendra, would you be cool with just joining us on just YouTube then? And while I wait for that answer, so Julie, I don't like Twitch's very predatory nature towards its streamers. So I'm not going to go to Twitch. I'm not going to. I'm not going to make that leap. I would rather spend my time and my efforts getting our good news out through Meta, because Meta wants to pile so much bad news that I want to cut through that and actually provide good news. And YouTube, a tried and true dedicated site for content, for video content, that also plays really nice with our tech. Chris in the YouTube, oh good, I don't Twitch. Producer Donna, Nick and I agree that Twitch is really bad for its streamers and really don't want to go over there. That is true. So yeah, as more people come in, if more people do, we can go back to the YouTube question. I noticed another comment from Julie in the Facebook chat. To change topics, glad you and Kaylee made the weather crazy today. Yes, so I live in Michigan. Many Nick's Newsies live in Michigan, specifically around West Michigan. And we had like a mini blizzard today. It had been forecasted quite well by the weather service for us, saying that yesterday, Saturday, the 15th, we were going to have 70 and sunny. And I actually hit 2 breweries yesterday in shorts while it was sunny and 70. And today, it was 30 and snowing constantly. In fact, it was so cold for so long that we had accumulation. There's still snow out there on the ground. And it was awesome because I love the snow, because I'm crazy. So, Rebecca in the Facebook, it was like a snow globe. Producer Donna also following up, we do have future plans for expansion into other locations like Spotify. And that is true. We do have plans still for this year to expand into Spotify, doing Nick's News as a podcast. Julian Facebook, okay, was just wondering, since I watch Neil Newbin, aka Asterion, live casts him playing games. Then, however, goes to YouTube. And I know a lot of streamers do that. I know a lot of Twitch streamers do that, where they'll do their live streams on Twitch and then they'll just post those to YouTube. And that's great. That's their thing. Those are really established folks, or that are able to pull that off. And sadly, Nick's News isn't there yet. We'd like to get there. We're going to keep striving to get there, to get big, and to be able to push good news out further and farther, and to every corner of the world that we can, because that's all we need is a little good news. But right now we're not there. So, and Twitch again is predatory. So if Neil Newbin likes Twitch, then by all means, more power to him. And he's a great guy, does a lot of cool stuff. But we're not going to go to Twitch. Kendra in the Facebook chat, I drove into the storm. It sucked. Kendra, I apologize. As the weather wizard, who probably caused it, I do apologize to you. My bad. Julie said, back to the storm. I got home before it was nasty from Big Rapids in the Facebook chat. Oh, you had to come back from Big Rapids? Oh, then you were racing the weather. Producer Donna in the Facebook chat, if you guys help us get big on YouTube, Twitch will come to us. That'd be pretty cool. What else we got? What else is going on for everyone else? Chat and chill is just chatting and chilling. I loved back when Nick's News started, and like the whole point of it was just to keep my sanity by having a social life, by being able to talk to my friends on on a live streaming platform of all things. Julie in the Facebook chat, as for the power's source, aka Kaylee, she is a cat, so, well, it's like a cat with gravity. She wanted more snow. Good on Kaylee. Kaylee Bug is my partner in crime, Julie's cat. we haven't done a Nick's Newsies Flora and Fauna on Kaylee yet. We have done one on Julie's other cat, Castle. And we have another cat coming up, sneak peek, on our Tuesday edition of Nick's Newsies Flora and Fauna. We're going to have another kitty. So if you are a cat lover, tune in. Well, check out the Facebook page on Tuesday for that post. It's a funny one. I was cracking up writing it earlier, and I think it's great. So, but that's just me. I'd love to see what you all think of the article. This is the problem with really good cider. I just put it away like it's nobody's business. It's like water. 5.2% ABV is just sweet water. Rebecca in the Facebook, thank you for posting about my babies. Of course, Rebecca. The whole thing with Nick's Newsies Flora and Fauna, we were able to do like half a year of just my plants and animals, and all of you have so many more plants and animals to show off. So I love the fact that this year we're doing all stuff from all of your flora and fauna, all of your fur babies, all your pets, and all your plants. Yes, Julie, we're drinking a cider. We're drinking... I'll wait for the camera to zoom in. Moonberries. A slutty unicorn of a cider. So... We also realized last episode we had a weird color problem going on with the recording, and that was because my light ring decided it wanted to change to a different hue, and I didn't catch it till I turned it on today, and I'm like, wait a second, it's not supposed to be that color. Man, that goat onesie must have been really screwing with my perception of reality. Well, sadly, Julie, I don't have any more of it. I picked it up from Binny's out in Chicago when I was there last. So I sadly don't have any more, but we'll have to keep an eye out for it and see if Schilling Brewing LLC provides beer. Otherwise, I can try to look for it when I go back to Chicago for my next trip out there. Rebecca in the Facebook chat called dibs on the can. Oh, and producer Donna confirmed Kaylee Bug is already in the scheduler. So we will have a Nick's News Flora and Fauna post that will feature Kaylee. Very cool. I can flop back and forth and look at the metrics. Julie on the Facebook cries into blanket. Julie, I'll try to get you some. I go to Chicago on the regular, so I will check it out, and I'll see if I can find you some moonberries. We also need plants. Producer Donna in the Facebook, we also need plants. If you guys have any you would like to have featured, not just house plants. If you keep trees, if you keep any sort of flora, by all means, send it in, and we'll do episodes about it. I'm getting more plants. I now have 2 amaryllises of my own. I gave my mom hers back. So now I have 2 amaryllises that I rescued from work that are doing great. I need to post them. I'll probably post them on Instagram, on our Instagram now and then, as they're growing. Like the new one is putting up another stalk for flowers. But like I am still getting more plants, and I'm potentially looking at other bugs. We'll see. I need to stop. Ooh, Julie has cider from Washington to drink from the Facebook chat. Cider from Washington? That sounds great. Julie says, so like the trio of trees I have in my backyard of the condo. I mean, if you do anything to take care of them, if it's your flora, by all means. We'll do trees that are in your backyard. If flora's flora... Rebecca in the Facebook, I have a mint plant I can't seem to kill, yay me, and Rose of Sharon that blooms in the fall. That's awesome. Rebecca, we'll take all of that. Julie, Facebook, what about Lego animal? Julie, a Lego animal is not fauna, it's a Lego, so... On the YouTube, Queen of Nerds. Ooh, my mom and I do gardening. By all means, Queen of Nerds, submit some of your gardening to the Next News page. You can either send it in a message, or you can email us. The best way is probably emailing us at somebudgetstudios@gmail.com. Link is in the descriptions, and it's on the pages. I would definitely hit us up there and send it in. Send some of your gardening in so we can showcase it and talk about it. I love showcasing what folks are up to with flora and fauna, because like horticulture and animal husbandry is awesome. Chris, we have a basil plant that likes to be a mini tree. Oh no, sorry, that was Queen of Nerds again. Chris said, have a sago palm named Fernando that I gave Chewy many years ago. Queen of Nerds, we have a basil plant that likes to be a mini tree. And Chris, these are all on YouTube, also have a peace lily I've had for 7 months I haven't named yet. You should send all of that to us. Somebudgetstudios@gmail.com. We will show that off throughout the year as Nick's Newsy Flora. That is really cool. Those are all really cool. Julie, well, the condo takes care of the trees. I kind of take care of the wild birds with the bird feeder. Julie, if you get a picture of the birds, we'll do the birds. Rebecca in the Facebook, I kill everything else. I think I overwater everything. Cassidy, hello Cassidy! Hello Cassidy in the Facebook chat. Julie in the Facebook, oh, speaking of Castle, he has been headbutting my iPhone since you said his name. That is adorable. Cassidy in the Facebook chat, now that you have joined us, I am guessing that YouTube or Facebook didn't give you any of the alerts that it normally does that we've gone live, did it? Chris in the YouTube, okay, bet I can send you pics of sandhill crane migration. That is really cool. We get sandhill cranes by my work. They are awesome and horrifying because they are like dinosaurs. Kendra, I need to post my kitty. Yes, you do. And it doesn't have to be cats and dogs. It can just be any flora and fauna. I will get a pic soon of the birds, aka the cat TV soon. Cool. I was just busy. YouTube never fails if I have that set up. So Cassidy in the Facebook chat, we're trying to put this by everybody that usually checks us out on Facebook. YouTube continues to fail us. Or not YouTube, dang it. It's been a long day. Facebook continues to fail us. Constantly. And it is getting to the point where we are not going to be dealing with it anymore if it wants to continue. So, we are looking to potentially only streaming on YouTube. And we want to make sure that that is okay with everyone, because we don't want to lose anybody. We would like everybody to be able to come over with us if we just stream on YouTube. This isn't a surefire thing. We're going to keep trying with Facebook, but if it keeps having problems like it had today and last week and the week before that and the week before that, we're only going to be streaming on YouTube because it's easier and we can get more out of our technology. Facebook doesn't play nice with half the new tech we got. YouTube does. So, Kendra in the Facebook, I only have fake plants. Charlie, hello Charlie. Once he comes out from hibernation, I shall show off Randy. He lives under our shed. That is so loaded of a statement. I don't know how to take that. So that'll be fine. Charlie, also, this question is posed to you because you tune in on Facebook. So Cassidy and Charlie, we are considering just streaming on YouTube from here on out, because Facebook continues to fail us and screw this up. So I want to make sure, we want to check and see if there'd be any problems with that with anybody. Cassidy in the Facebook, sad, but I am just a creature of habit. I can adjust eventually. LOL. Okay. So it would be an adjustment. And that's understandable. That's entirely understandable. We've been doing this on Facebook for literal years, and we've only just started on YouTube. Um, Charlie in the Facebook, my bad, he's a raccoon, and he is thick with two C's. Thick with two C's. Yeah, as long as I can get links like y'all usually do, I'm all for the Switch. So, yes, Charlie, to answer that question, you would still get the alerts. Producer Donna sends those out. Those would still be sent out on Facebook, but they would reference the YouTube page. That we are just going to be on YouTube at 9 p.m. Eastern if we do this change. Chris in the YouTube have had a difficult time with the Facebook. Yep, just a very, very difficult time with the Facebook. Gosh, look at the color of this. It looks like it's almost the red of my shirt. Julie in the Facebook, he sounds cool with regards to the raccoon. Charlie, okay, good, because I am still barely learning Insta at the moment. All of Meta's stuff is such a dumpster fire right now, so we use the Meta to post funny stuff, or the Insta to post funny stuff, and we'd still use Facebook to, like, promote Nick's News. We would just be only streaming on YouTube because it's easier, and we get more out of it. Julie in the Facebook, love the color. I do too. And we all can't wait to meet Randy. And we're not going to stop at 10 o'clock because we started late. I can see that the stream's only been live for like 44 minutes. So we're going to go the full hour. So we've got more time. If y'all have more questions or any questions you want to ask about Nick's News, by all means, now is the time. I might crack open a second news brew that I've had on deck. If I do, it's because Charlie sent me a video of it. And I thought, I bet I can do that. Kendra in the Facebook chat, we can throw YouTube up on a TV in the house. Very cool, Kendra. That is awesome. That is a great way to view Nick's News. On the TV, like the news. We're just all good articles. Uh-oh. We're empty. Rebecca is saying crack it open. All right. All right, all right. You don't have to be pushy. So, tomorrow, March 17th, is St. Paddy's Day. I'm a little bit Irish. And I think for St. Paddy's Day, for all of us beer enthusiasts, there's a beer that everyone knows. Tried and true. It's Guinness Draught. What all do you do to get ready on Sunday to prep for the broadcast? Ooh, that's a good one. So, I have my green ready to go. All right, so Chris in the YouTube, Guinness! Yep, all right, so I'm going to get this going. We're going to see if I can do this. Where's the Irish? You be Italian. I'm half and half. I'm actually half Irish, half Italian. So I'm a lover and a fighter. But here, Charlie sent me a video of this, and I wanted to try it. And I figured, since I already had the Nick's News Brew posted that it was going to be moonberries, I figured if this goes long enough, and it looks like it's going to, I'll do a second news brew, and it's going to be a Guinness. And we're going to try to do the crack and pour, the upside down pour. So, it starts off that you very carefully pop the top. And then you put your pint glass, and then you just aggressively pour it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh! Oh, holy crap. I think we did it. I was kind of worried because there's an official Guinness glass that is like just a little bit taller than a normal pint glass. And that is, yeah, Chris or Queen of Nerds in the YouTube. That was so close to going over. So this is my Wicked Pissa pub glass. And wow, that was close. But cheers, everybody, to the luck of the Irish that we pulled that off. I'll get a little bit of a beer mustache from that, but yeah, that mostly worked. I think I spilled a little on my keyboard. I think a tiny bit got out, but otherwise, yeah, that went well. So there was a question, and now that we have another news brew cracked open, we can get to that question. Oh, hey, I do know how to do this from Cassidy in the YouTube chat now. Very cool, Cassidy. So Julie asked in the Facebook chat, what all do you do to get ready on Sunday to prep for the broadcast? And producer, it's beautiful from Ben in the Facebook chat. And producer Donna answering the question, and I'll just read her answer because it's pretty accurate. On Sunday, we start at 7 p.m. Eastern. We start with the news brew write-up, decide on our shout-outs and news quote, and Nick writes up the bug update. After that, we go over the articles you guys have sent in and fill out the show with articles that she found over the week. Queen of Nerds in YouTube. Oh, hey, random. Do you know the origin story of St. Patrick? I do not, but if you do, I'd love to hear it, and I will read it. For Julie's question, yeah, so our Saturday or our Sunday looks like 7 p.m. So throughout the week, like on Meta, Facebook and Instagram, you'll see a bunch of posts go up. Those are like pre-posted, except for like some spontaneous Instagram and Facebook stories and posts. And then when I go to Fox and Hen, usually on Fridays, there will be some posts that'll pop up. But most everything else, we plan ahead. And we spend Sunday doing that. But a lot of it, like a whole hour of it, is just going through, taking all the articles that you guys found, putting them into a template that we have pre-built. I do the bug write-up from scratch. I do the news brew write-up from a rough template. Title, ABV, some funny stuff, and then, of course, posting the link to the brewery's website. We go over, producer Donna pulls like three really good quotes, and then we go through and we figure out kind of how we're feeling from the week, and we'll go with a quote that's appropriate, or sometimes how I'm feeling, just because, you know, what do I want to read for a quote? What do I think is the moment, and what's going to be good to say? So from there, we just get everything written up, and then I get everything put into the YouTube and the Facebook live setup, and then I hope that OBS connects, because it connects to YouTube no problem, but Facebook, it's just, I don't know if I want to. So yeah, that's about what our Sunday setup for Nick's News is. Could we do it sooner? Yeah, and probably right now we'll be able to with timing. Could be a little bit more, could be better with time management, so we'll work on that though. Julie in the face. Oh, also producer Donna. Then we do tech checks, and make sure all the physical items are ready for the show, like beer glass, lights are correct, cam works, etc. So yeah, we do a double check of all of our hardware to make sure that OBS is linked up to everything. Like earlier, found that OBS was not linked up to the Yeti mic again, so I had to get that set up. That was fun. Julie in the Facebook, how would you do this if you were ever to do a broadcast on location somewhere? Producer Donna, we'd have to check the location first to make sure it meets our needs. That's exactly correct. I can do a live stream from another location. I have a laptop. We know that the laptop can run Nick's News. It would just be difficult with how I have all the screens set up now and everything, and the chat. It would be very difficult to go to a one screen setup. So at the least, I would need my laptop, and I would need to have another screen available to be able to break stuff up. And I would have to remember to bring the webcam with me. So, yeah, so the biggest thing is just making sure that I have the equipment and a good steady internet connection to be able to handle the upload that I set this all up to. Because of simulcasting, the upload actually has to be pretty strong, and luckily I have a very stable, very strong internet connection, so it works out. Producer Donna, I've done live broadcasts from gaming conventions, so it can be done, and we someday will. Yeah, we will someday do a broadcast from other locations. Right now, it's just convenient because of all of our technology being right here. Obviously, if I go on a trip, I'm not carting around the new computer because it's 40 pounds. I can lift it, no problem. I don't want to transport it though because I don't want to risk it getting damaged because it's the heart, it's the brain of Nick's News. Kendra in the Facebook, I'll start trying to find good news for you again because I get medical news for pain issues. And we appreciate those articles, Kendra. We really do. Sometimes medical articles can be a little bit of a slog, so sometimes I won't read them all completely. I might cut out certain parts just because of how long of a read they can be, and I don't want the whole episode to be me reading a medical journal. But definitely keep sending us medical stuff, especially for pain, because the advances that medicine is making in terms of pain medication and pain mitigation is really cool and is really good news in a lot of circumstances. So. Producer Donna, usually the biggest hindrance on broadcasting on location is that Wi-Fi sucks for heavy uploads. That is true. I have a hard line. I have a Ethernet cable going all through my house to string back to my router or my modem so that I am hard-lined in and getting the most out of my internet connection. Queen of Nerds in the YouTube has an update for us regarding St. Patrick. So St. Patrick was never an actual canonized saint, but was revered as one post-death. March 17th is the holiday that is the day he passed. He was born in Roman Britain and was captured, then taken to Ireland as a slave. He escaped slavery and became a priest, and returned to Ireland as a missionary, and is celebrated for spreading Christianity as well as he did across Ireland. The shamrock is the symbol of St. Paddy's Day, as he used it to explain the Holy Trinity to people. Fascinating! And I just so happen to have a 3-leaf clover on my Wicked Pissa glass. Come on, camera. There you go. Great for sodas, beers, and hard liquor. That's what this glass says. That's really cool. Queen of Nerds in YouTube chat. Thank you for explaining St. Patrick. That's really cool. I can't put like a heart on that. I can't. That's the only thing I don't like is I can't like comments on the YouTube chat, I don't think. At least not from the OBS screen. So I'll have to work on that. Rebecca in the Facebook, thank you, Queen. Producer Donna, looks like quite a few of you have made it over to YouTube. Producer Donna is constantly monitoring the numbers for us behind the scenes. How much work she does behind the scenes for Nick's News, I can't express my gratitude enough that she helps me with this and has made this program even better, in my opinion. So it's really cool, and really she deserves a shout out every week with how much work she does and puts into Nick's News and getting us up and running. So thank you, Producer Donna. Queen of Nerds in the YouTube. Anytime mythology and oddball facts like that are one of my very specific niches. Chris in the YouTube, woot, I've been good enough to get an adult root beer float. Very good, Chris. Enjoy your adult root beer float. Producer Donna, LOL, he has no idea. No, Producer Donna, I don't. And I do appreciate it. Can the YouTube get linked real quick? Producer Donna, could you grab the link and send that over? Oh, Julie in the YouTube chat. Why, hello, Nick on my TV. I hope that I am coming in good on your TV, where news should be. So I've had this is going to sound bad. I'm a guy. We don't throw out a lot of things easily. I've had this shirt for a long time, so much so that when I was going through some of the Nick's News episodes from the beginning, I'm wearing this shirt. I really like this shirt. I've loved this pattern and the feel of this thing, and it's just a comfy shirt to live stream in. So this shirt is like just as much a part of Nick's News as anything else. And I figured for the first episode, this first chat and chill, where we were getting back to the old formula, or where we did the old formula, I would just wear this shirt. It's wild from Julie in the YouTube chat. Good. I'm glad it looks good. Hey, Nick. Hey, Christian. Hello back in the YouTube chat. Julie in the YouTube chat, I recognized it. I mean, this shirt is like a staple of my attire. If Facebook really keeps screwing up, I can't seem to comment on the YouTube live. Give it a moment, Rebecca. You have a new Godzilla. Yathena, I arrive. Rebecca, give it a moment. I don't see why you shouldn't be able to post. Julie in the YouTube, you have a new Godzilla. Where did you get him? Which Godzilla? Are you referring to that Godzilla? Because we've actually had him for a long time. I don't know what the delay is like for YouTube. Yes, Yathena is Kendra in the YouTube chat. I know, yeah, earlier today I posted a story showcasing that little Godzilla plushie. And maybe I've just never noticed. See, I think a lot of the times the camera was like panned down too much, so you couldn't see it, and I wanted to pan it up to catch sight of like this puzzle box that I got down here that Cassidy gave me. Cassidy also gave me, it's hard to see, but this is like a little wire and crystal tree on a geode, and it's beautiful. I have my Tech Marine, and then I have this Godzilla plushie. Cassidy, personally, I think that crystal tree behind you is the best decoration in the YouTube chat. Yes, this crystal tree right here by my head is fantastic. Hey, there we go. Hello, Rebecca in the YouTube. Okay, I just need to... See, this is going to work. If this happens, this is going to work. This will be all right. Oh, hey, I didn't notice the puzzle box before. Yep, the little puzzle box is sitting right there. Desi was telling us about Halo days earlier. So for folks who don't know, I am a huge Halo nerd when it comes to the lore and also the love of the game. There was a time, the first time that I was in college, back in 2004, when I was actually poised to join the amateur circuit for Halo 2 and Halo 3. I did not. I don't regret that choice, but dang, would it have been pretty cool. I have loved Halo, and we used to play it. All of us, all my friends around in West Michigan, we used to get together and just rock out on Halo for hours. It was Great times. Oh, back when we were young. I mean, I still play Halo Infinite. If you ever want to hit me up, my gamer tag is Godzilla2K4, and I play a little bit every day. Um, Rebecca, I love Legend of Zelda personally. Very cool. Another great game. Um, so, to answer your question, where did that Godzilla come from? Producer Donna, I believe that was a gift from you to me for a Secret Santa. Was it not? If I'm wrong, she's going to skewer me. Oh, yep. Okay, I was right. So that Godzilla was a fantastic little white elephant gift, a little Secret Santa gift from producer Donna a few years back. I absolutely love it, and it now lives in Nick's News. If I ever change location, you bet your butt that, like, that Godzilla will still be in the scene somewhere. Back to the Washington Cider. I get it. This is Julie in the YouTube chat. Back to the Washington Cider. I get it from my friend Rhonda. You know, the one who got us liking that Bellingham coffee. Yep, I do. Oh, cool. So Rhonda is providing you with Washington Cider. That is awesome, Julie. Rebecca, what do you play on? I am an Xbox advocate. I am a PC Master Race and Xbox gamer. I think the first console I actually bought myself. So my brother won an N64, and then we got a GameCube for Christmas, and then I bought my first Xbox myself with money from the job I had when I was that age, and bought it with Halo, specifically to play with friends, so we could do LAN parties playing Halo. So I've had every version of Xbox ever since. I am rocking the Halo Infinite Edition Xbox Series X, Xbox Series X. Yeah. Or Xbox One Series X. I forget what the hell it's called. It's beautiful. It's this great little box that makes cool Halo sounds when I turn it on and off, and I just rock Halo out on it. Queen of Nerds, Xbox gang, let's go! Rebecca also, me too, Xbox is great. Queen of Nerds, though I play on PC. I do too. I play Stellaris on PC because I love that game. Yathena rocking out with the PlayStation gang, and Julie's right there with you. I'm a PS5 girly, but no, I really like Steam on my newer laptop. Very cool, Julie. Becky's gamertag, UniPrincess32. Now I know why you want that can. Very cool. My gamertag is just Godzilla2K4. It's pretty much my gamertag on everything. Steam, Xbox, PC games, everything. I think I've had that since forever. All the platforms. Oh, this is Christian in YouTube. All the platforms got their merits. I've been more PS and PC as of late, though. And you know what? You are exactly right, Christian. Every gaming system has its merits, be it the Nintendo Switch, the PS5, or the Xbox, or PC. They all have what they provide. And it is really cool that the console wars have made it where we can basically just enjoy whatever. So, oh, Euthena in YouTube. Oh, producer Donna said Maleficat, but you'll mostly find me on PC Minecraft. Yep, that is true. Euthena is going to say we're going to test the time delay. So I am going to say, let's test the time delay, and then you tell me how long it takes. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's test the time delay. See how long it takes. Do. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get copyright struck. Cassidy just got back into Minecraft again. Really cool. Oh, I have to type first. Oh, that's right. I have to type because it's all... Okay. All right, I'm going to type. All right, you get me the delay. Here it goes. All right, let's see. What is the delay? Producer Donna saying it's 4 seconds, but Producer Donna, based on latency, distances, and things of that nature, it could actually vary. Christian saying Donna count is accurate at 4 seconds. 4 seconds from the Athena. All right, so this is why we are scientists. We collect data, multiple data points, not just one. So thank you, everybody, for checking in that it is about 4 seconds. That is awesome. Chris in the YouTube reminds me I need to recheck my Steam, see if I can get it working on my big tablet. Got a bigger microcard. Very cool, Chris. It was about 4 seconds. Minecraft is great. Minecraft is great. I have a little personal server that I play on Minecraft a little bit now and then. I had just made a bee farm. I found orchid trees, and I just managed to get a pair of dogs. So I am kicking it old school in Minecraft. Athena, remember, don't show feet. That might get you struck. Well, luckily, I keep the camera about it down to chest height, and I will never put my feet in the shot, so... Christian, wish I could get into vanilla. I'm a modding freak. A bunch of us on my gaming Discord, we used to play a bunch of modded Minecraft, and though it was fun, it was just crazy with all the stuff that was added. I love, like, the Technic stuff, being able to build engines and nuclear reactors and things like that, but everything else was just crazy. Becky, I have built a castle in every world I have. Julie, I have my eye on that and Stardew Valley because of the Baldur's Gate 3 mod. Very cool, Julie. See, this is really neat. This is like the stuff that we need. Seeing the YouTube stuff kicking up is really, really encouraging. Queen of Nerds, I have way too much time in Minecraft, but I play modded, and if it's vanilla, it's more like Vanilla Plus, so just quality of life mods. Very cool, Queen of Nerds. Yathena, the only mod I ever wanted was to make the blocks look like Legos. I love that. I just realized you can't see, like, one of the Legos in my collection. It's this mantis, right here. Producer Donna, I believe you got that for me, too. Keep an eye on the Instagram. We'll post more fun stuff of, like, our pets, or my Lego stuff. All the stuff that's, like, in this room. There's a ton more that the camera does not pick up that makes this room like my room. I have 2 bookshelves of figures right here to my right that I want to show off. And then obviously I want to get more pictures of the bug tanks for you guys. Christian, Tekkit was great. Still go back every now and then and am somehow learning new things on that pack even though it's like over 10 years old. Correct. We're going to be wrapping up soon, so if you have any questions, hit us up. That's from producer Donna. Julie knows that she has a BG3 problem. Yeah, so it looks like we are past the hour mark, and I am getting low on the Guinness. So if you guys have any last-minute questions, let's finish up our chat and chill with anything else y'all have thoughts on or want to ask us. Julie, Donna, I had thought about getting him the Lego set. I really appreciate that. I don't do well with gifts usually just because I'm not like a gift person. But I will say, when it comes about, I appreciate it. Tim! Hey, Tim in the Facebook chat. Tim wanted to let you know, we are considering moving everything to YouTube. And by everything, I just mean the live stream. We've been having so many problems with live stream on Facebook that we're considering just moving all the live stream to YouTube, and wanted to know if that would be a problem for our continuous watchers like you and others. So Tim, would you be able to watch on YouTube without issue as opposed to Facebook? Queen of Nerds, I had gotten into Legos more thanks to the flower sets. The flower sets are quite beautiful. Yathena heading out. Good night, Yathena. I know it is getting late, close to 10:30, but we wanted to make up for the time that we lost because of YouTube, or because of Facebook being an absolute trash can. Tim saying, let's go. All right. Tim, we're kind of considering it. We're going to see if Facebook can fix its mess, and if it will stop this problem where it's not co-streaming properly with YouTube. And if it keeps up, we're just going to do the streaming on YouTube. So you're good with it? All right. Thank you, Tim. Thank you very much. That is good to hear. Big thing is we don't want to lose anybody. We're not here to lose anyone. Y'all make Nick's news, so we want to make sure y'all are with us. Julie, I like the animal sets. I got my first brickheads for my birthday because it was Eeyore, and I love Winnie the Pooh, especially Tigger. Yep. All right. Anything else? This has been a very successful chat and chill, in my opinion. We've chatted. We've chilled. I've had 2 news brews. To catch you up, Tim, I had a cider called Moonberries, and I had a Guinness because it's St. Paddy's Day tomorrow. Chris in the YouTube, have a great week. Thank you very much, Chris. I hope that you do too. I hope everybody does. As was determined by the great poll that I lost, our episodes are at the end of the week and not the beginning. Becky in the YouTube, have a good night, everyone. All right. Infactual, says Christian. Tim and Facebook, 2. Whoa, yep, 2 news brews to get through tonight just because they were small. So, you know, we crushed them. But yeah, I think that's about it. Christian and Cassidy, I love you both. Thank you so much. Cassidy, yeah, you're right. Sunday starts the week. Black and tan. Tim, if I made the black and tan out of this, it'd be quite the black and tan. All right. Well, we'll wrap things up since we've been going for an hour and 15 minutes now. It was a great chat and chill. I thank you all so much for tuning in or catching the replay on the Nick's News Facebook page or the YouTube page. Again, we're live every Sunday, and our next broadcast is going to be on March 23rd, 2025. Right? Yeah, March 23rd, 2025. I encourage participation, so if you feel inclined, please submit suggestions for news brews, shout-outs, news quotes, and good news articles that we can present on future episodes of Nick's News. Our next episode will be back to our regular broadcast schedule, regularly program schedule. So it'll be a regular Nick's News for the next one. So if you do send in articles, I do appreciate a variety across our 4 categories, and the categories that we have are science and technology, health and medicine, flora and fauna, aka plants and animals, and wholesome notes, the really nice touchy-feely articles that we like to end on. You can message us on Facebook or our Instagram, or email us at somebudgetstudios@gmail.com. Links are scattered throughout the descriptions and the pages on YouTube and Facebook. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment on our Facebook and YouTube videos, and get good news and joy into the algorithm. I'll never tell you what to do, but I can't thank you all enough for everything that you do. Shares, likes, comments, subscriptions, drive the numbers, drive the good news out. As my sister-in-law put it, hope core is needed. And this is all that Nick's News is about, is Hope Core. Just good, wholesome, good stuff. Good news. So thank you all again so much for everything you do. I really do appreciate it. And all of you make Nick's News what it is. Yeah, as always, thank you again. I love you all. Have a great night. And I will play us out.